Hey guys, today I'll be reading a story. As you know, once every month I read a children's story for the kiddies out there. And this is an African folk tale, a poem, if you will, called Shadow, written by Marshy Brown. Believe me, I was lucky getting this book. What is a shadow? From conversation with a shaman in their village, from storytelling around the fire in Africa. That is passed into the memory that poet British Kenneth of Roy dancing image shadow. Out of the fire they call forth many image of shadows. Came the ashes was a sacred bond to life, had gone before. They believed and ghosts of the past haunt the present as it stretches into the future. The eerie, shifty image of the shadow appears where the light and life story brings you to life. The light has no shadow. All the children of the moon and all the sun, earth, and water, and air and fire own no shadow. Shadow owns no shadow itself. Shadow lives in the forest. It goes forth at night to prowl around the fire. It even likes to mingle with the dancers, and they're both powerless and dance. But it is mute, never speaks, it listens, comes sliding right up behind the storyteller. Then, when the last fire's out, it goes back to the forest. The shadow does not sleep, always watches. If you open your eyes in your sleep, shadow is there, and has always stolen back like a thief, and now it's spying on you. The eyes have no shadow, but it sees shadow stir in amber, till logs on the heart crumble without a sound and fall ashes. The ash has no shadow either. That is why who's are blind, for its eyes are two small heaps of ashes. And when all the fire is out, the shadow is blind, does not see a thing. It struggles about, arms stretching out, trying to grab and hang on the body dragger. It runs and starts to fall, bent in two like a bagger who reaches the pure pop, but does not cry out. It calls no one. It has no voice. On a nightly path, it often gets bumped, gets torn, tripped again and again each time. Springs its full leaves on the ground, but it does not cry out. It has no voice. Shadow is a fall. They say also that it's the mother of all that crawls, all that squirms as for as soon as the sun comes out. Hear what the shadow people breaking loose, unwinds, dredge and stir and branching out, teeming like snakes, scorpions, and worms. That's why a person keeps an eye on a shadow. When he wakes up and takes care not to step on it. When he gets up, it could prick him or bite him. But Shadow say nothing. It has no voice. Shadow is frightened. There is no need to fear. It's not death. That clear, because it is every morning and never says a thing. With death, and it comes quiet out. Besides, Shadow never asks for a thing. It has no hunger. Oops, she said it. This reminds me of a movie called Keely-Coo. Keely-Coo, he's so small, but he's very wise. If any of you know about that movie, let me know under the comment section. Even so, watch out, for those shadows have no voice. Like it can cast a spell over you for good or bad. This trickster laughs behind your back. It mocks you and makes a fool out of you. Here it is in a mask. In the daytime, shadows full of life. It waves with the grass, cures up at the foot of the tree, races with the animals at their shifters nesting behind the elephant's ears, perch on a stone, swim along the fishes. The animals have shadows like we do. It follows men everywhere, even to war. It's shadows are always shadows. No need to ornament, no tattoo. The zebra shadows have no stripes. Shadow's magic. You had better not look at it too closely, for it is left on the right before go behind or above or beyond. Below. A new shadow is everywhere. In the evening, shadow spreads out, not a hole that is done not filled, not a hump, not a mold, but that does not double. It is even stick to your footprints. It lies down on the footpath. It chokes all the roads. No one can pass, for no one can push it aside. It is so heavy. Yes, shadow is heavy, and night falls. Neither the eagle nor the vulture can raise it. In vain they try. Soar into the air, their shadow flops, sink away their death, like a crummy bat, or crashing so heavy to the ground, that they mighty birds to the heavens fall after it's worn out. No one can fight a shadow. See all the birds? Like shadows. Go home, build a fire, behold once more. Shadows, what is a shadow? In the cracking coals, as the spark lights up, the spark has no shadow, and the light has no shadow. But shadow is the eyes, and its pupils every breath stirs to life. It is a game, and a dance. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed the poem. This was one of my favorite books when I was a child. Remember, if you see this book at your local library, it's best to read it out for your child if they want to know what is a shadow. And believe me, the shadow will always tell you nothing. So from Raven and me, we say, have a great day, and everybody. Oops, you're Raven. You shouldn't have that, honestly. Have a happy day, guys. Enjoy the shadow life.